Washington is in the conference finals for the first time in the Alex Ovechkin era, but Tampa Bay is loaded for a run at another Stanley Cup. The Eastern Conference Finals will feature a pair of superstar Russian wingers, Tampa Bay's Nikita Kucherov, left, and Washington's Alex Ovechkin. Credit left, Maddie Meyer/Getty Images, right, Gregory Shamus/Getty Images May 10, 2018. The two N.H.L. teams that remain in the Eastern Conference playoffs, the Tampa Bay Lightning and the Washington Capitals, are the two division winners, and are coming off triumphs over formidable No.2 seeds. And there is one certainty: the league will have a new champion, after Washington knocked out the two-time defending champion Pittsburgh Penguins in round 2. Now the Capitals face a Lightning club that went from missing the playoffs last season to topping the conference this season. The teams are quite familiar with each other. From 1998 to 2013, they were rivals in the now-defunct Southeast Division. Each team is captained by a goal-scoring virtuoso, Washington wing Alex Ovechkin, who this season won his 7th Maurice Richard Trophy as the league's top goal scorer, and Tampa Bay center Steven Stamkos, who is a two-time winner. But important contributions from others have gotten the teams this far. How they got here: the Lightning had the easier route. They eliminated the Devils in 5 games in the first round, then defeated the Boston Bruins in 5 games in the shortest series of the second round, after finishing only 1 point ahead of them in the regular season. The Capitals needed 6 games, including 4 that went into overtime, to get past the Columbus Blue Jackets in the first round. Then Washington ousted Pittsburgh to advance to the conference finals for the first time since Ovechkin arrived in 2005. Washington had lost in the second round in all 6 previous trips, including 3 defeats at the hands of Pittsburgh and 1 to the Lightning. Tampa Bay won both previous playoff series against Washington, as well as 2 of 3 regular season meetings with the Capitals. Image Lightning center Braden Point had 7 points against the Bruins in the second round. Credit Mike Ehrman/Getty Images. Tampa Bay rebounded from a 6-2 loss in Game 1 with 4 straight victories over Boston, outscoring the Bruins 15-7. Center Braden Point had 7 points in the series while frequently going nose-to-nose with the Bruins' vaunted top line. After being on the ice for 5 of Boston's Game 1 goals, Point responded with 4 points in Game 2 and a pair of goals later in the series that were equal parts creativity and doggedness. His line mate Andre Palat posted multiple point efforts in Games 2 and 3. Yanni Gourde had 4 points in the series as well, with Tampa Bay's secondary scorers carrying the load when the top line of Stamkos, Nikita Kucherov and JT Miller quieted down after an explosive first round. Tampa Bay's top defenseman, the Norris Trophy finalist Victor Hedman, notched all 6 of his postseason points in the second round. Andrei Vasilevsky, named as a Vezina Trophy finalist, is tied for the top winning percentage in the playoffs and has the second best save percentage, .927, despite absorbing that Game 1 defeat. Center Evgeny Kuznetsov had 5 points in the final 3 games of the Capitals series against the Penguins. Credit Jeff Burke USA Today Sports. Via Reuters, Ovechkin figured heavily into Washington's success in the second round with 3 goals and 3 assists against Pittsburgh. He scored or earned the primary assist on the Capitals' 3 game-winning goals that came in the third period or overtime, including a pair of come-from-behind victories. Center Evgeny Kuznetsov contributed 6 points in the series. 5 came in the final 3 games, including the series-winning goal in overtime of Game 6. Washington's power play, scoring 30.9% of the time, is the most potent of the remaining playoff teams, by far. Center Nicklas Backstrom played a strong series before sustaining a hand injury in Game 5 and missing Game 6, leaving his status for Game 1 of the conference finals in question. Forward Tom Wilson will return from a 3-game suspension for Game 1. After a rocky stretch, goalie Braden Holtby started and finished all 6 games, collecting 4 wins and allowing 2 goals per game. Playoff history: the Capitals, who entered the league in 1974, have never won the Stanley Cup. The Lightning are seeking their second cup after winning in 2004, their 12th season in the N.H.L. Washington made its lone Stanley Cup Finals appearance in 1998, when the Capitals were swept by the Detroit Red Wings. Tampa Bay, which has reached the conference finals in 3 of the past 4 seasons, most recently appeared in the Cup Finals 3 years ago, losing to the Chicago Blackhawks. Only 2 players in the series have won the Cup: Tampa Bay left wing Chris Kunitz, who has won 4, 1 in Anaheim and 3 with Pittsburgh, and Washington defenseman Brooks Orpik, who also won with the Penguins. Series schedule: all times Eastern, X if necessary. Friday, Washington at Tampa Bay, 8 p.m. N.H.L. Sunday, Washington at Tampa Bay, 8 p.m. N.H.L. Tuesday, Tampa Bay and Washington, 8 p.m. N.H.L. Thursday, May 17th, Tampa Bay at Washington, 8 p.m. NBCSNX Saturday, May 19th, Washington at Tampa Bay, 7:15 p.m. NBCX Monday, May 21st, Tampa Bay and Washington, 8 p.m. NBCSNX Wednesday, May 23rd, Washington at Tampa Bay, 8 p.m. NBCSN.